Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to yet some more Morrowind in Full. In Full, if you do not know, is the show where I talk about everything that's going on with the channel in full and play Morrowind through pretty much in full. I will skip out really boring bits like going from town to town, but I don't feel like editing right now because I'm a lazy sob. So yeah, that's the In Full show. That is what you are watching now. If you don't like that, well then go to something else that's more entertaining. So, first of all, I think we'd best go over the news while I wait. Hang on, what game time is it? It's 1.
Speak, traveler.
He hasn't put his stuff in the hollow tree stump. I'll cope. I'll go do something else while I wait.
What's this about?
Yes, news. You may have realized that shortly after doing my first In Full episode, I started putting out half-hour or longer videos. That is probably the biggest bit of news for the channel because, according to YouTube's, I'm now allowed to post whatever length video I want. Which, to be perfectly honest, is awesome.
You will suffer greatly.
I was gonna adjust sound balance. Dang. Ah well. Sorry, I'm just speaking to myself. I'll sort that out shortly. So there was that whole increased time thing. That's gonna prove really helpful. Makes my videos longer. Longer videos potentially mean more enjoyment for you lot. Adrenaline rush. But so better videos, less interruptions, and In Full will actually be able to be in full this week, so I'm really happy about that. Other related news to the channel, the main one I can think of is a short discussion I had in the bottom of my Do You Remember Battle Engine Aquila. In the comment section below I had a comment from Death Raptor basically discussing a gradual downfall, in his opinion, of the Do You Remember series, and I don't blame him. If, like, his point is perfectly valid, but I don't see it as a downfall, more a shift in direction, because I don't do reviews. I don't like to do reviews. There's a number of reasons. Mostly, I feel that you should be qualified to make something like a review. I don't think it's fair on the people watching your stuff if you tell them to do things and haven't got a clue what you're doing yourself. So that's the main thing. I don't do reviews because I'm inherently not a professional person. I don't do things in a professional manner. I just pick them up and do them. So that's the main reason for that. And so, as I think I said in the comments there, I will be taking the Do You Remember series and making it more like really mini Let's Plays to kinda... Because the show, as I don't think I have said, isn't about, you know, trying to sell things to people, even if it's what I truly believe you should buy. It's trying to remind you, it's a bit of nostalgia. I get to be nostalgic about a game that I enjoyed, and with any luck, you've played the game as well, and thus, you get to be a little bit nostalgic and go, oh yeah, I remember that. Or maybe, if you're anything like me, go, I remember that, and I want to play it again. Where can I get my hands on it? That's why I tell you where you can get it. Wonderful, no assassins in the night. Last bit of news is there's a new, I'd probably call it a mini-series because it won't be going particularly long due to limitations. A friend of mine, I don't think she has a YouTube channel, she goes by a lot of names, most of them being Spooty, Spoot, or Annie. Annie is a friend I've known. I met her on League of Legends, and she's been a good friend ever since, and she suggested, and I eventually agreed, to do World of Warcraft stuff. Not late game content, because I'm not going to pay for that game, because I've never been a fan of hotkey MMOs. But just the free-to-play stuff, and so I was thinking of calling the series 220. Maybe you might like the idea. I'm not sure. A man is about to fall out of the sky. I'm going to stand underneath him. Yay! Hi, Tahil. I'm going to take your hat. Very nice hat. And your shoes. And your scrolls of Icarian flight. It doesn't get much better than that. Really. Icarian flight. I look so flipping ridiculous right now. Yeah, not a mage, so let's ditch the robe and the hat. Let's find another mud crab to kill, because punching a crab, it's just fun, fills in the day. So yeah, Infall's coming up. I'll probably get the first episode of that out today. See how it goes. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a microphone, so we can't voice chat. With any luck, that won't be too detrimental to the series, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's really all the news. Why do I jump so low? Don't know. Rest an hour, it's always good. This is bizarre. Usually you get attacked by assassins the very first time you sleep. Anyway, best head off to, granted there's like a bajillion quests left inside Neen, but I hate the place, so let's go somewhere more fun. Punch rats! Oh, yes, something pertinent to this series. I have added another mod to the list. I don't think I've previously mentioned the mod list, so I will tell you exactly all the modules I have switched on. I have Morrowind, Tribunal, and Blood Moon, because I got the Game of the Year edition, and why would I not install the wonderful things? Blood Moon is still my favorite content in the entire game. You'll see that when I get there. I also have two other mods. One of those... or is it two? I have to see an Argonian to find out, because I have potentially got a third mod installed. However, going back a bit. One of those mods is Better Bodies. Better Bodies smooths out the appearance of people, because they used to look like... forearm looked to be completely independent of the, I don't know what to call it. Basically, you look like sausage people. When an artist is trying to get the, very, very basic design of a person, they use a sausage person. So each little bit is independent. That's what the game used to look like. Better Bodies smooths it all out. You'll see that I don't look like a number of different pieces. They look like a coherent unit. So that's possibly one of the best mods out there. If you're not interested in content changing mods, you just want a game to improve the overall look of the game, that's one of the best. There are other mods out there that are just as wonderful, or that add scenery to the game more than they add content. Things like fishing mods and the bird mods, but predominantly Better Bodies. If you've got Morrowind, I would suggest it's a must-have. Now I will warn you before you do it. Better Bodies does have nudity. I wouldn't call it a nudity component. It's just when you install it, you have the options of underwear, ladies naked, or everyone naked. Just saying. I have it turned on to underwear for two reasons. One, gaming and pornography, in my opinion, don't mix all that wonderfully. Two, it's a YouTube channel, and YouTube is quote-unquote sirloin steak, a G-rated environment. So we're having none of that on my channel. Just so you know. Won't be doing that. But it's best to inform people of what they're downloading before they download it, after I've just recommended it. The other really cool mod, lag spike there, other really cool mod is Improved No Glow. Improved No Glow is, well, kind of weird. What it does is it, if I can use my brain here for a tiny fraction, it removes the sheen effect on magical items. You haven't seen it because I haven't really done magical items to this point. But, trust me. Magic items are usually, like, the really cool items, the Umbra Blade and the really awesome swords. They've spent a lot of effort designing those, and they all look amazing. But if something looks amazing, and it's covered in this glad wrap shine, I just feel sad. So I made it so it's not. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this. This is, well, it's a mine. You can tell one of three people, the location of this mine and get a gift depending on which one it is. I'm not going in there because I don't feel like dying. How you managed to lose an ebony mine is beyond me. But apparently it was done. Punching me a dog, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be killed by a puppy. That's unpleasant. However, I have leveled up and should rest and meditate on what I have learned. How to avoid death. Not tab, because tab is not the option. The menu of things. Health potion. So yes, we are now approaching the city of Belmora, possibly the city you spend the most time in, although not by any means the largest city. Largest city is of course Vivec, named after the pompous, self-indulgent git that is Vivec, god king of the entire continent. It'd be nice if this puppy died. Yes, I know you don't believe me that it's actually a dog, but it is. This country is weird. I completely forgot to adjust sound balance. God dang it. I don't think I can win. That said, I'm not sure he's winning either, so mute point, really. Keep pushing tab. I apologize. As I have mentioned, hand-to-hand skill is really easy to train. I'm nearly halfway to maximum hand-to-hand already. Yes, victory! Why didn't I think of powering my attacks before? Nix hound meat. Nom 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 nom. So, off to Belmora. Wonderful city filled with loads of nothing. See, the slight problem, and I may change my character design slightly to compensate, the main problem with my character structure is that, well, I'm not going to be able to buy things. Nothing is useful to me. Let's get that level up, shall we? 5 points to speed. 1 point to endurance, 1 point to strength. It's now foggy. Other mods I really recommend, but won't be featured in this playthrough because I want to keep the game experience pure. There are 3 that I can think of. Vampire Embrace, or Vampiric Embrace, or something like that. It adds a completely new element to the... Ah, yes, I do have the mod on. The other mod is Oblivion Argonians. Basically changes the tail. Where was I? Don't remember. I'm good at this, aren't I? Yay! Ah! Game just froze. That's horrible.
Don't press your...
Suppose I should deal with the stuff I'm here to deal with, and then deal with all the things that I want to actually be doing. Ah yes, Vampire Embrace. It allows you to... Well, vampirism is much, much cooler. You can actually bite people and drain their blood. Complete with a full animation, like first person. You go right up to their neck and see blood come out. It's kind of cool. Sounds kind of horrific, but if you play it, you'll see. Also allows you to create your own army of vampires and or vampire slaves and just generally be
If
cool.
I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Do 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 do. I'm talking to the wrong person, aren't I? Yes, I am. Dang. Let's get out of this thieves guild before, you know, the thieves kill me. Bokalakos. That's him. Cassius Casades. Go out the front door, not the door to the terrace! What's on the terrace? Nothing. The other good mod, if you're into vampire-y stuff, is called The Underground. I think it's up to version 2.0. If it's not, get any patch mods for it that are out, because it's not the most stable, particularly if you don't have access to the console. Regardless, that mod, wow. Like, the campaign of that mod is longer than the campaign in the actual game. Everything in that is incredible. You will enjoy it. Very interesting. So, it says here, the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Gaddock? Yes. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Gaddock. Now you belong to the blades. We are the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. Not interested in the rest of your junk. I'm gonna wait so that it's later in the day, so that you guys can actually see. Not much help. Fog is a pain. And that last wonderful mod that I wanted to mention, which has completely slipped my mind. No, it's gone. I apologize. My brain apparently doesn't function. Hasn't for a while now. I survive, which is technically a lie because you can't survive without brain function. That's, I think, the definition of being dead.
Don't stand about.
You don't have
Get
fire
moving.
eyes. Your eyes are pale. You're lying in your name. Yes, I want to join the Fighters Guild. Sign me up. Orders. Why is there always someone called Thelis? Pretty sure there's a Thelis in Oblivion as well. Where's the stuff chest? Cheap, restore health, lovely, restore fatigue, even better, restore health. Awesome! Looting!
Where's that slave?
Now I have to find the woman and her rats. Not a big house because she's got an attic. Nope, not her. Or him. It's kinda hard with these names. I hope they haven't gotten into her good pillows. Oh no, it's her. The pillow lady. Punching me a rat. What time is it? Ah, it's getting close to wrap-up time. Wonderful, you don't have to put up with my mindless nonsense any longer. You can go off and actually enjoy your day. If that is your intention. Sideways glance. I think you will quite enjoy the Let's Play. It's been well received. My Let's Play, because why would I advertise somebody else? No, I advertise lots of people. I just don't do so out loud in my games version. That is all the news from me. I will finish killing this rat, and then leave you to enjoy your day, like I've just been saying, because I rant on about nothing constantly. Rat meat. Nom 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 nom. There are other rats upstairs, but we'll deal with them another day. My name is Ahrtimmer, and you're watching In Full. Good night.